project that we've just completed is a project on going green. So we're looking at how people value the environment relative to social preferences and of course relative to the economic situation. So the three basic pillars of sustainability, so to develop into the future, we need to of course assess these trade-offs between economics or profits and our planet and of course our people. So it's very important to try and gauge the level of the three trade-offs with each other. And of course people have different social preferences and different values towards these three items. And in this study we're specifically addressing who and how are these trade-offs then related to each other.
What kind of data did you use?
The data was fascinating because we were able to send out a panel using centre data. So they were able to send out a survey to this large panel of households, Dutch households. So about 1,500 households answered the questions regarding their trade-offs, so their values towards society, values towards financial well-being and also their values towards the environment. There was also information on their background, their age, their risk preferences, income, all kinds of variables. So it was very interesting to be able to analyse these heterogeneous preferences towards the environment.
What are the conclusions of your research?
The conclusions were very strong and very striking. We thought a priori that income would be a large driver of these social preferences. We think in society, of course, that as you become richer through economic development, that we'll naturally put more resources and devote more attention towards the needs of others and of course the needs of our environment, so that we'd place more weight on people and the planet and less maybe on profits as we get richer. But the results showed strikingly that income wasn't such an important factor in assessing the social trade-off, but it was much more important to focus on education and to focus on gender, so male or female. We found that those with a high education, so university education and above, were much more willing to place a greater weight on society and on the environment than necessarily those with a higher income. And there were strong results using different robustness checks across a variety of techniques. Same held with gender, so it was essentially the same shift in distribution for males and females. So there was a shift for females towards more social preferences and away from financial profits.
Should we change policy to change this?
Yeah, I think this brings some very important results. Not that we can rely just on our level of financial well-being in society in order to solve our problems environmentally and maybe socially as well. So it's not just a matter of getting richer, that through economic development we will necessarily meet these needs for the future. So it's important that money is put towards education to enable people to learn about these issues, and through that mechanism we see that people focus much more on value-based investing in that sense rather than just for profits.